So we do have we have all the cold weather plants in the ground, and then have the warmer weather ones inside the house still, waiting for a little bit warmer weather for those ones to come in. So we got some strawberries, some onions, some romaine lettuce, a few heads of garlic, all in the ground, and then we got our tomatoes and peppers waiting to go in.
Damn,
it's so funny. What's it called? I seen your muse, your sweet Amelia, put up an Instagram
Your sweet
where you're like rearranging the bricks around the fucking fireplace.
Oh yeah,
and I'm just like, bro, just get sturdier bricks or something.
We should just cement them in. You see, I don't know though. I don't know. I'm sure the landlord would be okay with it, but I don't know. Want to just cement something in there and be like, hey, by the way, I just cemented a bunch of bricks in the backyard.
That is a good.
Nah, I mean, it can't hurt the value.
But I'll say this, like, it's just so funny because, like, anytime when DJ would have fires in the back, like, you'd be like, there's like these walls that move with the wind in this fire pit.
Like, dude, it's
very true.
It's not as bad as the fire pit that's in our backyard is no lie like this big. And it's just Steve dug like one brick down. So it's literally just one small little thing of bricks that go around. It's like a foot wide.
So you could have basically like a hobo fire. Like if you're, a hobo, on a train going across the country, you dig out like one little square for yourself to cook some beans.
It's going to take me 3 hours to burn all this brush that I have from the backyard.
What's it called? I kind of just like having like I forget what they're called, but they're like serious like little stone pieces, not quite cinder bricks, but like half the size, and like they look pretty. I forget what they're called. Planters,
like paver stones.
Paver stones. So I just like having paver stones in like a circle. Like I just set up paver stones in a circle, burn shit, and then there's just like a natural pit. Like I don't go up because I kind of like I like the heat. I like to feel the heat on my legs.
The heat is pretty much the whole point, most people would say.
So you were just mentioning all the things that you planted, and then right before the pod, we were talking about the gopher or the woodchuck or whatever that lives in my backyard.
That's right. You got a resident woodchuck.
So, but about York, because you mentioned you have one.
I sure do.
Are you going to kill that fucker?
I mean, there's
humane traps.
That's the thing is I consider him kind of a friend, even though he is a pest and eats all my plants and digs all the stuff. But
have you named him?
Ed.
Yeah,
harasses all the vending machine nurses.
Yeah, but I name him. I forget what I named him. No, I had another name for him. It was like
asshole.
Willard the woodchuck or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, I feel like that's because I mean Willard sounds like I named mine Arnold.
There you go. Arnold's a good name for a woodchuck. That's solid. See, the thing is he's like he has kind of almost human-like characteristics. Like we'll catch him when he was eating stuff in the garden. We put a big fence up around it. And we caught him one day standing straight up, and then he was like reaching his arm in like through the fence and like grabbing pieces of lettuce to take them out and eat them. And I was like, that is our lettuce, but that is adorable.
That's really
You should just get like Ring doorbell cameras and just like make these elaborate ways that he like if he wants to like get the food from the garden.
Dude, you should train him.
Yeah. And then, like, eventually you might have, like, a show woodchuck that you can bring to, like, fucking dog. You'd be like, what breed is this dog? Oh, this is a woodchuck, Bill.
That's an English gopher.
Yeah, be running through things and then leading him to the lettuce. Be like, all right, now eat the lettuce. Has to reach in again and grab it.
Okay, but is it like one of the ones from Caddyshack? Like, what are we talking here? Can we hold on?
You should get one of those. Have you seen like those the bins? They're like the big buckets, and you fill them with water, and you have like the hydro lettuce, and then you should try to build like a little boat so that he has to get on the thing and swim across.
That would be a great idea with a little paddle.
Yeah, that's what I got in my backyard.
Honestly, the one in my backyard is pretty thick. Like he's definitely bigger than that. Like he's probably a good like 40, 50 pounds. He's bigger than like
it's like a lollipop in his
Sweet
hand.
Amelia has a King Charles Spaniel who's about like, I don't know, 2-3 feet long.
Yo, they'll fuck dogs up, I think.
Yo, look at those teeth.
I would not want to fuck with.
Yeah.
So with the research that I've done is groundhogs are scared of most things and will run away, but if they're cornered, very vicious.
I won't bite unless I feel trapped.
But yeah, that thing is like it's a big bull. Like I feel like if I ran out there,
Yes.
No,
Oh wait, no, it's riding it.
Pitches a ride. Oh, they seem friendly now.
Yeah, they do.
What? Maybe it's not a woodchuck.
yeah. What's the difference between a gopher and a woodchuck? I don't
think
know.
okay, so
I think gophers play golf.
before we
This is true.
before we look this up, the only thing I could think of, because there's like a lot of them where it's like, is it a gopher? Is it a woodchuck? Is it a beaver? I think it's from different. I think a gopher might be a woodchuck. It's just that like one comes from the Dutch and one comes from the English. That's my
What about
guess.
groundhog? They're all the same, right? And prairie dogs are in the desert.
I like the gopher versus the woodchuck.
There we go. Here we go.
Gophers are smaller than woodchucks.
All right. So they're
It's not
yeah.
very nice. Just call them woodchucks too.
So mine is definitely a woodchuck.
How much wood? No, I won't even.
How do you know that yours is a woodchuck? You don't have a gopher for scale.
That's very true.
Can we get a picture of a gopher?
I mean,
just
that
for
thing says
visual
that-
representation.
You know, what did it say? Woodchucks are. See,
See-
that's what mine looks like. That big fat one on the second
The
thing.
one that's being milked by all the little baby gophers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so a gopher reminds me more like like a groundhog
This is your guy,
Yeah.
or like a prairie dog.
and these are the little Eds.
Yeah. Yeah. And all the little guys. Which he has like a big hole, like it's a hole about probably like 2 feet wide and like 1.5 feet, 2 feet like
You know what you should
tall,
get?
something like that.
A snake.
Yo,
Get a big snake.
Snake and a
Wood-
mongoose.
Woodchucks love snakes.
And, well, you get the snake first, and then you get the mongoose to get the snake out of there.
That's true. I like it. It's a
Like
good plan.
the mongoose to my snake.
My
Or
entire,
snake to my mongoose.
Life is based off of children's books. Getting predatory animals to get other predatory animals out of places. Like that lady who ate the fly.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. You eat the spider to eat the fly.
And then sometimes you're just a glutton, like that fat ass caterpillar
Yeah, that's true.
by Eric Carl.
Jerry, you ever have any like pest problems? Any like animals in your properties?
Yeah, he's got this cat.
We do got a gopher in the backyard in
Mhm.
between like the fence, so he's not really near the house. But I think there are like some squirrels in the walls. Like,
Squirrels in the walls?
yeah, I'd be trying to like sleep sometimes, and I'm just hearing like
Oh, they're rats.
there's something in
You
there.
have rats. Mad rats.
It was a windy day too, so I thought it was maybe the wind. But then I'm like putting my ear to the wall,
Oops.
and I'm like hearing scurrying around.
Yeah, dude, you should probably get that checked out.
Well, he's got
It's Nick's
cats.
place.
He's 2 cats. So it's like,
Yeah, I think
You gotta throw
like,
one of them. in
one of the
walls.
cats got sick and was throwing up some shit. Maybe he ate like a bad mouse. Sometimes there's dead mice downstairs
You ate a bad squirrel.
or the squirrel.
big sure-
Squirrels got worms.
how big were these dead mice? What's
Every
the
time I
plan?
find them, they're like tiny. So
Okay.
nothing too crazy.
I want to do like I want to see all like the like a groundhog versus a gopher.
You want to
versus
see
a
the,
woodchuck
the
versus a
Pokemon
prairie dog.
evolutions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to see that with mice, rats, and like.
Versus a water rat.
You mean a Gerard? I'm just kidding.
Oh, hey, shots
Whoa.
fired.
If I'm a fucking woodchuck, he could be a water rat. You know.
yeah, ain't no problem.
At least he has like a fucking like he can.
You should Google a picture of a water rat. Those things are,
Pretty nasty.
yeah, they get huge.
I never even heard of a
womp
water
rat?
rat.
Looks
Like,
a
look at
beaver.
that thing
Jeez.
standing. It's like, you know, they don't even look like rats anymore. They look like basically woodchucks. You know. Oh, hey,
Sorry,
hi.
had a flat.
Jim's
one.
Jim's having technical difficulties over there.
Yeah, this is.
Hold on. You gotta loosen it all the way, put it on, and then tighten it.
Beaver versus otter versus muskrat.
Oh, here. This is exactly what I need. A photo of all of them dead.
Jeez.
Okay.
I don't even know. So wait,
One of those looks like a
Jerry,
guinea
which
pig.
which one? A guy new pig?
The Guno pig.
Okay, so which one did your? For the people who are listening, I got a depiction of all the different types of fucking rodents. Which one of these did your cat eat and puke, Jerry?
Probably
Top boy.
either top or the second one.
The deer mouse or the house mouse?
The little house.
I would
mouse.
imagine a house mouse because it was in your house.
Yeah, it's a mouse.
They what was I gonna say? Did you know that
having to hold this thing up is fucking.
a guinea pig in Peru is actually a delicacy? They eat them.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, they like barbecue.
They
'em.
like breed them like livestock.
That's crazy.
Mhm, like eat them.
I wonder how they taste.
I don't know.
It's very good.
That's what you know.
I feel like a lot of things taste similar. Like I had gator ribs.
Gator ribs?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, my parents came to visit when I was in
Where'd you
Georgia.
get gator ribs from? I've had gator before. I've never had ribs though. I didn't even know they sold them like that.
Yeah, there was like we wanted to have southern barbecue, like something straight Georgia, because like we knew it. You know, I'm not gonna stick around, so let's eat something local.
Like
Does
you're
it
gonna
have some
die or
Gator ribs and gouda
Well, I
pig.
ain't staying in the South. Fuck the South. But
well, I mean, if you're listening in the South, Jared doesn't mean
Fuck
you.
you.
No,
but
I like that they utilize like their fucking pests though. Like it's like you don't see us up here eating water rats and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Well, probably because those are much more appetizing. You know, gator's delicious. Water rat, I don't think.
Well, we don't.
I guess
know.
I don't know. I've never had one.
Okay, if you think
All right,
about
next
it like
pod.
this, think
We're gonna
about
get
it
some water rats and some guinea pigs and.
Well, they must have like you know how ducks have like that oil under their feathers that make like them taste so buttery and delicious.
Yeah.
What if water rats have those? We just don't
Maybe.
like fucking fishing them out. And...
I had no idea ducks had that.
You've never eaten duck?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude, you should have
Yeah,
some
it's
duck.
good.
It's like a butter chicken.
Duck is
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Oh, there's we were just talking about juniors. They might even have like duck wings.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah,
Ooh.
I think they do. And they were pretty good size. I remember.
Yeah,
someone
they're bigger.
ordering
They're
that.
bigger than chicken wings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They are.
Size doesn't matter that much, though.
That's
I've
yeah.
heard.
That's what I've heard.
It's more about the flavor and the
It's
motion.
more about the motion of the ocean when you're eating the wing.
Yeah.
It could still
when
hit
you're
the
eating
back
it.
of your throat, right? No, all right, sorry.
It's more if you gag on the wing.
All right, DJ, God damn it! I always gotta take it there.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
God damn it, DJ.
Sorry. Anyway,
That's why we can't have you filling vending machines anymore.
you had
You
had
local hospital.
you had gator ribs.
Oh yeah, yeah. The gator ribs, like the bone of the rib was like very rubbery and like
Really?
yeah, it was kind of fish like, and like the meat was like a blend of like fish and chicken. It
Yeah,
was
gator's good.
I'm a gator.
it was cool. I was not expecting. It was pretty small, and I wasn't expecting the bones of the ribs to be so rubbery.
So bendy.
I was like, this is weird.
Is there any food that you wouldn't eat?
I don't know.
Good
Yeah,
question.
There's a lot of food I wouldn't eat.
Like what?
I don't like a fucking water rat.
Like
Alright,
Unless push comes to shove and I have to eat it.
what's the Vietnamese specialty? I forget what it's called, but where it's
Intestines?
it's the duck egg.
Foie gras.
No, that's like goose liver.
No, it's I would eat foie gras. I can't remember what it's called. Hang on, let me.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I think we may have talked about this on the pod, or I was talking about it at Brian's house.
Oh, we might have talked
Is
about
this
it.
the
Yeah.
fertilized duck?
Balut. If you, yeah.
The
I think we
fertilized
did
duck
talk
egg?
about this. If you Google balut,
And there's like a little chick in it, and you have to take the chick out and eat it.
Okay,
yeah,
I would
it's like
I would
the
eat
fetus
that.
of a
Oh,
chick, and you
damn.
you drink like the juice that comes out of the top, like tea.
Is
and
it-
then
is it
you
hot or
eat, like,
cold?
the
If it's hot, I
uh,
would eat it.
If it's like a gazpacho, I might give it a.
Cold, I might not eat it. Hot, I'd eat it.
It's a duck egg that's been developing for about 18 days.
Would you eat human meat?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that wouldn't be on my list.
What about like an aborted fetus that's just like fried? No, I'm
Yo,
joking,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I would eat human meat if like Chef Rick Orlando cooked up a human and put his wow on it. I would eat that.
Like I was thinking like, what if I like donated my body to science, but it's just exclusively like cannibalism science, you know?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Jerry. I'm not sure if you were there for that podcast, but when Ed and I die, we're gonna both, depending on where we die, try and make ourselves the most delicious cuts of meat, and then make you guys eat it to see who's more delicious, me or Ed.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to. We're
Sounds
gonna have to. Hopefully, we die in like a car wreck at the same time or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully, DJ is driving
Yo,
too.
have you guys seen these things?
I'm just
the it's like the lab or like not lab grown steaks, but they sell you these kits and you can make steaks out of human cells and you grow them.
Really?
And there's a big thing where they're like, it's not cannibalism, guys. We know it's human steaks, but it's not cannibalism.
Oh man,
Because you're making it out of your own cells.
They're walking a fine line.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Well, I mean, when you think about it like this, though, if you like make your own cells reproduce and you eat it and it doesn't harm you, is it ethical?
I mean, if it's your cells,
Yeah,
I guess you could do whatever you want to
Would it
your
be-
body.
I think
You ever
mine would
pick
have a
your nose
nice
before?
marble. Mine
you
would have
guys-
a good. Sorry.
Would you guys still want to do brunch at my house if if all the steak
I'm
was
serving steaks.
gym steak?
If we went there and you were like, all right, 6 of these steaks are normal steaks, and one of them is just human lab grown
One
meat.
of them I scraped from cells off my butt cheek.
We'd be like, what are we doing?
I'd get there. I'd be like, how come gyms always turn out steaks and my meat always comes out bacon?
Yeah, we also we had horse on the pod once.
Oh, really? You guys
Yeah.
ate horse?
Yeah, we had
Wow.
some horse meat.
How was
Wasn't
that?
DJ made us eat it.
I didn't tell him what it was and was like, guys, you guys guess what it is, and then passed out a piece of
This-
horse to everybody.
This is my.
That's pretty
meat.
fucked up.
That's crazy.
No,
No, it's not. It's not fucked up.
Yeah, it was funny because I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, I don't want to make you guys eat something that's like, I don't want to be unethical. And then I told them all, and they were like, "Oh, that's it? It's just horse? Yeah, of course, I'll eat horse."
You got more of that horse?
Imagine like in the future when we have like butt stuff sexual harassment training. It's like now if you're gonna feed somebody, you have to disclose to them if they're eating any rare exotic meats.
I love the idea that we would have a butt stuff sexual harassment training.
Well, if we
I mean,
ever,
when we incorporate, you know what I mean? We're
Yeah.
gonna need more people behind the scenes.
yeah, once we get to be a bigger operation, hire employees,
Yeah.
showrunners, people who do prep for us.
Yeah,
You know?
fluffers.
This is the OSHA video for
Yeah,
Dude.
you know,
Okay, fluffers. I was talking about this with someone the other day.
Yeah.
What is the point?
Okay, so this is the point. All right?
you
I've
just
watched a lot of
stepped
behind the
right
scenes.
into
Why-
Ed's wheelhouse here.
I just don't know. Like, we're not lawnmowers. We don't have to be primed up.
Okay,
Do we?
so all right,
Do I?
here's the thing. A lot of times the male talent will have sometimes they take performance enhancing drugs, sometimes like all this shit. But basically the female talent is the most expensive talent to book, right? So you only have the female talent for let's say like an hour booked, whatever. And then you have some dog chick, like some not attractive chick, like go slob on his knob for a little bit while we wait for Becky to get out of makeup. You know what I mean? It's that type of deal. Or it's just some lady doing it for labor of love. You know what I mean?
That's what a fluffer is?
I don't know, I
Getting
just-
the
It's-
dude ready?
So a
Get-
fluffer is
Slap
someone
the
that
dick around and get it
keeps a man aroused.
in between takes.
well, I bet like if you're a man in that business, you're
Why
banging
can't you just
all
go-
the time.
Why can't you just go soft for while you're on break? Why do you have to stay hard?
You gotta stay ready.
I feel like that's
Why?
Jim.
You know when the light's on.
These contracts are negotiated, all right?
It's probably like if like he goes soft, it's gonna be a while till he can get it back up.
Is it because the drugs?
I'm sure. I'm
Probably.
sure it's because the drugs. I'm sure it's because whatever
The
regiment they're on. I'm sure it's because they have a bad heart. I'm sure it's a
They're-
bunch of factors.
They're making porn. Have they tried just having the dude watch porn?
Yeah, but think about how desensitized
I mean,
they
yeah,
are.
that's very desensitized.
You're punching a clock. You're going in there and you're banging for work. So like he probably literally is just on his phone looking at shit while the fluffer is just like still keeping him up, you know. But the other day it was really funny because like, have you ever like when you're like going through the Pornhub or whatever, have you ever seen like behind the scenes? Like, have you ever clicked on that and then like
I've seen like bloopers.
I like the
Yeah, I've
bloopers. I
seen
like
things like
behind the
that.
scenes. Like behind the scenes is funny because the other day I was just like fluffer behind the scenes, and it was just like this like I mean, not that attractive woman, just like, all right, just like doing this, and the guy's just like texting on his phone.
That's so bizarre.
It's definitely bizarre, but I mean,
Netflix really opened up some doors.
I kind of want that job just so I can be like
the fluffer.
Yeah, no.
buddy.
Although I did say I didn't know what a fluffer was until yesterday, and someone was like, "Yeah," because I was talking about the hot work. Must bring your own fire
Hot
extinguisher, and they were like, "Maybe you're a fluffer." And I was like, "I don't know what that is, but if it pays more than 20 an hour, I might consider."
Oh, it definitely does because you're only working 1 hour.
Mhm.
But I just want to be like I want to be the male star, just standing there and being like, Hey, Becky, you want to come just smack this around a little bit? Thanks.
Oh, the Giants
starting to get
drafted a
soft over
D
here.
end.
Dude, what if they had those for like athletes? Like, wait, why do you want to go out there and fight hard, Mike Tyson? I don't know. I just want to be the best ever.
I'm trying to intimidate him.
I will eat his children with an erection. No, I don't know. Oh, sorry.
Mike Tyson
Too
used to
far.
say that he used to have to have sex before every fight
To get the
because it would calm him down because he was afraid that if he went in there like too raging, he would kill somebody. So he'd be
Dude's a-
like, I'm gonna kill somebody if I go in there like too hard.
imagine if like
Wow.
Imagine that.
imagine he's biting their ears off before doing some shit.
Do people have died in boxing, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I feel like they had to have, and in the old days people died during football games.
No, people died all the time back in the old days. That's why you needed 8 kids. He had 2 survive.
What let's see. In boxing. Yeah, I mean Apollo Creed
You ever see Pulp Fiction?
famously died in the ring fighting Ivan Drago,
Yeah.
which is why
that was crazy.
which is why Rocky had to go in there and avenge his death and
During
give that speech
during
of
the Cold War.
if I can change, you can change.
You can get hit and get up.
In 1926, Daniel Marshall from the United Kingdom died one day after a professional fight due to sustained injuries.
No, I want did someone ever just get punched in the head and get killed?
Let's see.
happens
Jimmy
all the time.
Doyle died 17 hours after being knocked out.
Nope, not good enough.
What about a donkey punch?
What? Yeah, people die from donkey punches all the time.
Yeah,
you ever see
like-
that movie?
I've never seen the movie. I heard of it, but that made me think of that.
Yeah.
Sam Baruti
You
killed by
you
a
like
punch
that?
from a future heavyweight champion.
Future.
He was from the future?
The heavyweight champion was from the future.
Went
Wow.
back in time to punch this guy in the face and kill
Came
him.
back and had one of those Cyclops glasses things and punched the guy in the face.
He just woke up naked in like a
Just like rock steady.
freight train area and went and got some glasses and a leather jacket.
He ergonomically walked into the ring because he was a cyborg. So he just walked into and then the guy just dies and he walks into his time warp portal again to the future.
Epic.
If you I've always wanted to do like charity boxing. You know what I mean? Or like, is that a thing? Can we do that? Can we just organize like charity fights and then
Sure.
Probably gonna get a license.
Yeah, dude. I actually, my cousin's fiance he used to throw, like I was talking about, like the house parties and whatnot during some family event, and he said that they used to throw house parties, and they would be like punk parties, and they would have, like professional or not professional, but they would have like set up like a wrestler ring and have like people wrestle while they were playing like punk and heavy metal music.
Huh.
And I was like, that sounds fucking sick.
That's pretty cool.
Like they had a legit ring.
dude, that's awesome. I've always wanted to do that too.
organize like an event like that.
Yeah, it'd be
Dope.
sick.
Hey, being a host of a podcast, you might be able to get into one of those celebrity boxing things.
I don't know about that.
You ever see one of those celebrity boxing matches where it's like
Are you-
Tanya Harding versus some other lady?
Are you talking about celebrity deathmatch?
Yeah, that's what it sounded
A
like.
lot of TikTokers now.
No, I'm not. But that is a great show. Judge Mills Lane.
Who's that one guy
Let's get
that
it
likes fighting people?
Jake Paul, he's a an internet star turned boxer. Everyone hates him, but makes a lot of money because he talks a lot of
He
shit.
copied the money what Mayweather
He
Business plan.
just calls everyone out. He's like, fuck you, I'll fight you. And then
Has he fought?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
We did talk about him a while ago. I remember, like, wasn't he kind of fighting like no name people or like?
Yeah.
Didn't it seem like
washed up people? He would fight washed up athletes.
Yeah, he fought like Nate Robinson, who retired like 10 years ago
from
and
the NBA.
He's a basketball
from the
player.
NBA, yeah, and he's like shorter than us too. Like Nate Robinson was very small, so like, he knocked him out, and then he fought like a 40-year-old retired UFC fighter, and that knockout looked very staged.
Didn't he want to fight Floyd Mayweather or something?
No, the other one.
His brother did. Logan Paul fought Floyd. He wanted to fight Conor McGregor, but Conor McGregor was like, "Get away from me." Like,
guys, get this. Ron Palillo fought Dustin Diamond. And I know who you guys are thinking, who are those people? Ron Palillo was the teacher from Welcome Back, Kotter with the afro and the giant mustache, and he fought Dustin Diamond, who's Screech. So
why didn't they get the same show people? That would have been way better.
yeah, Screech versus Zach Morris or AC Slater.
Yeah, can we get Seinfeld versus George?
Yeah. Or I feel like Seinfeld versus Kramer would be a more they're both more physically
George
close
versus
to
Elaine.
each other.
George versus Elaine. No, it'd be George versus Newman.
Yeah, exactly.
Different weight class though.
That's a great one. Did you guys ever
probably.
So speaking of Saved by the Bell, you guys know the slang term taking an AC Slater?
That sounds like taking a shit.
Yeah, it does.
So, you know, in the show, when AC Slater would come up to the lunch table, he would turn the chair around and sit on it backwards with his hands.
Oh, okay. So
It's when you take a dump and you sit backwards on the toilet and put your hands on the tank.
We were right. It's taking a shit.
Yeah, you were right.
well, okay. So what's it called? You guys don't do that?
I thought that was the right way.
Yeah. No. Well, you can that way you can put your iPad up there and you can get all three.
Yeah.
Done in the same.
never done that. It's clever.
Try it.
Try it out.
Change your life.
So now you know
that.
This is what butt stuff's all about.
exactly. If you're ever in the stall and you look down and you see someone's feet facing the opposite direction, you'll then know what's happened.
Taking a Slater.
Taking an AC Slater.
Yeah, this guy's taking a Slater next to me.
No, I was in I forget where I was in the city, but I went to the city and somebody's pants were around their ankles and they were facing like in, like to the wall, not out towards the stall. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, how can you find your poopy place when you know somebody's cranking down next to you?
Yo, how would you feel if you go in the stall and you're like taking your piss and you look down and you see the shoes turn towards
That's what
you.
I'm saying.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh!
Dude,
Don't pee on me.
it's the worst.
Let's see. What are some other
And I thought, like, do I say stuff that like he wouldn't be into, so he like can't reach the place? You know,
Yeah.
be like, yo, can you spare some change? Or something?
You got $1?
You got $1? I need any toilet paper.
I need 38 cents for the bus.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice once fought Willis from Different Strokes. What you talking
Are you
about,
kidding?
Willis?
Oh, I thought. Never mind. I thought Gary Coleman.
That's who I thought at first too.
The guy Gary Coleman was talking to.
Gary Coleman fought a 5-year-old. No. Do you know Hasbulla, right?
Yeah.
Little guy.
He's like getting into UFC, I think. Well, if he's still.
Yeah, he wants to fight like there's like another little guy like him. They're supposed to like fight.
He's doing like promo like things where he like just fights that like go on TikTok and shit like that. Oh, terrible.
Not a sponsor, not a paid ad.
Yeah, it's not for whatever reason it stopped doing the audio through the fucking computer and now it just sounds super shitty.
That's silly.
But we'll do it no audio. I just want you to see.
Don't
like,
watch this. Don't. Okay, there we go.
He's just the most adorable man.
A little baby.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate this person.
I hate him too, but he just looks like a 3-year-old, and he just goes and tries to start scraps.
Yeah, he wants to fight like
and it's so funny
everybody.
watching like an adult man just hold back like this 2-year-old toddler from another 2-year-old.
That's like his rival. that little guy.
How old are they?
Like
Hasbulla
20?
is like 27, 20, 29.
Sorry,
Just let them fight. They're 2 feet tall.
They don't have any pediatricians in the fucking.
Let me at them.
Dude, I just like the little caps that he wears. So adorable. Sorry, there's no audio, so it's not as fun for. He just keeps kicking
He
him.
kicked him.
Anyway,
Well,
Let me at them.
do you think?
so
it's-
who would you? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, who would you fight if you could fight any celebrity, Ed?
Hezbollah.
Who do
I
you
would
think?
kick the shit out of that kid.
Who do you think would be a good match? You versus any celebrity?
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera. I can see that being good
I
bout.
don't know why. I just always wanted to punch him in the fucking nose. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe he's probably taller than me. Somebody who's like the same height as me. Maybe like
George.
hey,
George Costanza.
ow. What's it called? I don't know.
Like David Spade.
David Spade.
Why,
Yeah,
why
I
do you want to fight David Spade?
I feel like it'd be even.
Yeah,
Like
me versus a 60-year-old man. Same height, half the age.
these celebrities, I don't know. They'll surprise you. They stay in shape.
I don't think David Spade's going to surprise anybody.
Well, well,
You know
David
what was
Spade.
surprising? Him ruining the Joe Dirt legacy by going back and making that terrible Joe Dirt
Yeah.
too.
yeah, they gotta stop doing.
Anybody
that.
see that?
I didn't watch it.
No,
Fucking don't.
Yeah,
Terrible.
that
One of the
should be
worst
grounds of why you should fight him.
Yeah.
Joe Dirt too.
I'd have to find someone in my weight class, so like Selena Gomez. I'd fight her.
What about you, DJ? Who'd you?
I don't know. That's a good question. Who could I take in a fight?
What about if you had to? You have to sucker punch one celebrity.
If I had to
like,
sucker punch
Somebody
one-
calls you up on a cell phone, and you wake up, and there's like a bomb strapped to your belly, and they're like, "You have to sucker punch one celebrity and make it on the news tonight."
Mel Gibson.
I'm gonna explode. Really?
Good choice.
Yeah,
Will Smith.
yeah. There you go.
Revenge for Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Man, that was like it's like the gift that keeps on giving. It just like keeps generating news.
I would get Amber Heard. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just hopefully kill her,
she deserves a little
dude. I
smack.
cannot believe this poor man, Johnny Depp, put up with all that shit.
Yeah.
All
pretty
he was
wild.
trying to do was, coke and celebrity things with his friends, and she was just leaving dumps in his bed and stuff like that. Like, did you see that? Like, imagine you're dating a chick and you just wake up next to a pile of her shit.
That's next level crazy.
That is next level.
Like you're taking a dump, blaming it on the dog. Like I know what my dog's
oh,
shit looks like.
sweet prank, Amber.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that it was actually George Clooney that took the dump in the dump in the bed.
the whole time.
He dropped
Yeah.
a big steaming clune.
Throwback to
Clooney.
last episode. Listen to that one.
I don't know, man. I
Did you
feel
see
like-
the clip of him when Johnny was sitting, like it was her giving testimony, and they're like reading, like, I don't want to just sit around and listen to like 3 middle-aged men play guitars all day long, and just him giving that smirk of like, yeah, that's right.
Dude,
Wait, they don't? I thought chicks like that.
that is, dude. It's so funny, like the clips that they have of like just the thing, because they'll be like, "Now, who are you doing cocaine with here?" He was just like, Marilyn Manson. And he's just like, "What other drugs would you?" He was just like, "Well, I remember giving him a pill because he was talking too much, but that's all I remember." And just like shit like that, like just airing everybody else's dirty laundry out because one chick is like calling you, we're born DJ. Calling you a fucking batter, you know what I mean? So like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna bring all my friends down into this battle too. And they're like reading text where he's just like, yeah, we should kill her and then burn her body. Like they're just airing texts that he had with her friend. Like, dude, okay, imagine the heinous shit that you text back and forth with your boys, and then it's just like a team of lawyers and jurors just reading through all of them.
Yeah.
Like after a breakup, like when everybody's like, oh, that bitch, like, I don't know, it's terrible.
Be pretty boring for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we can tell you're yawning.
Hey, you want to go play golf later? Who are you asking to play golf? Ed.
I guess it would probably be boring. For
No
me
further
too.
questions.
But like, it depends. Like, if you find like one of the
Dude,
other,
I would definitely have some interesting. I go down some dark holes with some people just joking about stuff, and then we bring it back.
Yeah.
Full circle it.
like if there was like recordings of me talking to other comics, it would be really bad.
You'd
Just
be
because
canceled.
it's always like how far can we take this thing? It never comes back.
Did I send you the meme? I don't like to talk about memes on this, but there was one where it was like when you tell a joke so funny that HR wants to hear it, and it's just this guy just sitting in his car going, "Give me the beat, boys."
Yeah, actually, if they went through my history, they would be like,
Who's that?
what is this all this talk about mug root beer?
I do try to send you a lot of mug
Yeah, Jim
things.
sends me a lot of mug root beer memes
No,
and things
I
like
don't
that.
see Mug on the shelves anywhere.
That's because people
It's
keep
out
buying
there.
it. It's so
Yeah,
good.
It's flying off the shelf.
Is it, dude? I haven't had Mugs or Barks in a long time, but I remember liking Barks more.
I forgot we were gonna do that. We're
Well,
gonna do
we
the
had the-
ginger ale taste test.
DJ talked about doing the root beer taste test, and it came up mugs for you, correct?
No, for me it was for
Between
majority
Barks
of
and
people,
Mugs.
Barks was the number one. I think Mug was pretty generally like at the bottom of the barrel because like for most people, Barks was the number one. Jerry, for you, me and my friends did a blind taste test of Mug versus A&W versus Barks root beer, and we decided which one we liked the best. And for most people, it came up Barks was number one, and then only one person had A&W be their favorite, and then nobody had Mug be their favorite.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, we should do
It is
more of that.
fun.
We should do.
We were gonna do a ginger ale taste test
Yeah.
one
Ginger
day. And I
ale.
forgot to bring the stuff.
We should do
Oh.
root beer. We should do ketchup. Get the Hunts, the Heinz, the whole lines.
But you can't.
It's got to be double or triple blind or whatever.
Yeah, you can't dip things in there. You just got to take shots of ketchup.
No,
Oh yeah.
no, we'll get like a.
Then we can do it with we got Wendy's fries, Burger King fries, and McDonald's fries.
Oh yeah.
The only thing with that is that you're able to know. I feel like that's a McDonald's fry.
Yeah, it's pretty
that's
obvious in that case.
definitely a Burger King.
the
fry.
Burger King fries just taste like fucking wet cardboard.
Yo, I went to Burger King 2 weeks ago and didn't fully have my taste or smell. Walked into that place, smelled fucking disgusting. It smelled like fried cardboard. And I got a chicken sandwich. I got their spicy chicken sandwich. It was so fucking gross. They dude, it was slathered in hot sauce. So I take out the wrapper and it's just all wet and drippy. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? And I just opened it and I took 2 bites of it and threw it out. I was like,
Damn.
this is
I do hate when shit's too messy. Like when you get it, it's
I
just
feel
a
like they're
mess.
trying to make a goddamn mess sometimes.
dude. I'm like, I want my fast food spicy chicken sandwich. Do it in the breading. Don't give me
Yeah.
your fucking nasty fucking sauce.
Dude,
Yeah.
they have literal tools that dispense the perfect amount of sauce as deemed by fucking corporate. You know what I mean? And somehow they fuck it up all the time. Like, dude, even sometimes not usually, but at Gus's when they get ketchup or grease all over the wrapper, it's like, guys, you're sabotaging me right now.
They just can't help it. That
Yeah.
guy's hand is just soaked in
Yeah,
grease.
So I mean I get it, but it's still like, God damn, just put some fucking.
Yeah, like KFC is always a mess. Like
Yeah.
every time I'm like, let me try some KFC, and then I immediately regret it because it's a fucking mess every time.
Actually, most fast foods I immediately regret the second I get it. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
You can't underestimate somebody who just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm just here to get a pay. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just squirt a pound of mayonnaise on this and get the fuck out the door.
Man, I think I talked about him last week or 2 weeks ago, but I got K-plate over the weekend. Fucking K-plate, man, always good.
Oh, K-plate.
Never heard of that.
It's Korean.
It's it's Korean food. It's
Huh.
good.
That
It
sounds
was
good.
spicy.
you know
They-
about K-pop?
K-pop. I like the K-pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Good answer.
It kind of feels like you don't.
No, I don't. Well, there's a coworker. There's a coworker of mine at where I work, and he'll blast K-pop. For
It's just
hours.
Korean pop music.
Yeah, it's just heavy K-pop, and I'm just like, bro, chill the fuck out. I'm trying to listen to my shit too. You know what I'm saying? wear some headphones.
Oh, he's blaring
Oh
it.
yeah,
Blaring it.
What a
some
piece of
some of these
shit.
people are fucking blaring their shit. Like I'm just
yeah,
like
that's kind of obnoxious.
sometimes it's like cool, fills the air, it can't be too quiet in the warehouse or it's fucking boring. But when this guy's blaring K-pop, this guy's blaring fucking country, this guy's blaring emo pop. I'm just like, everyone chill the fuck
Hey,
out.
everybody get a fucking pair of headphones.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
everyone's in a competition of who can blare the loudest, dumbest tunes.
God, I can't believe that they let that happen.
Oh yeah, they love it.
That's terrible.
This is fucking what I hate. This is why like I have a hard time at gyms because like I'll have like basically I'll have my shit low enough that I can hear it. I can like do all my shit because I don't want to fucking blow my eardrums out. So
Yeah.
I'll have like some Dead or some Fish or like something like jammy but fast paced so I can fucking climb these stairs. You know what I mean? And then fucking they'll loud like there's a speaker right over the stair climber and it's just blaring Jesse's Girl. Fucking Jesse's Girl.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be worse.
No, it's pretty bad. And
And
then it goes into fucking like, dude, just like I don't know. Maybe it was just the person behind the desk was just like, oh, we're gonna play 80s pop hits, like
Mhm.
But it was just like I remember like I had Jesse's Girl in my head for like fucking a day after I wanted to smoke it, like just smoke my brain so that I can't fucking sing Jesse. Like I was just walking into like cafes and shit, being like Jesse's Girl.
I always love Steve's. So Steve and his buddies in college wrote an answer to Jesse's Girl where it's they have actually succeeded in getting Jesse's Girl, but it turns out she's a piece of shit and they're just trying to get rid of her.
Yeah, Jesse's Girl definitely has mad STDs, right?
Damn.
No, I don't know.
That was the name of the rebuttal. Jesse's Girl has mad STDs.
Jesse's Girl's HIV positive. No, I'm just sorry. That's terrible.
Jesse's Girl is from South Colony.
Yeah, that's all encompassing for both of those things. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I meant by it. We're coming. I don't know where we are on time.
We got
Oh,
15 minutes.
Time wise, 15 minutes.
So there's a game that I discovered over the weekend. I highly recommend it for you guys. It came out last year. It's called It Takes Two. Have you guys heard of this?
To make it think go.
Oh
right.
yeah.
Have you played it?
I haven't played it. I played a game similar to that called A Way Out.
Okay, I
with
played A
Josh.
Way Out. Same company.
That shit was dope.
So much fun.
Yeah.
I think A Way Out has a similar feature, but this is so 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago now, I spent $90 on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. What a fucking mistake. The game was 10 missions of rehashed bullshit. They spent all of their money getting fucking Will Arnett and Andy Samberg to do these fucking dumb voice lines. The story fucking sucks.
Oh, really?
Game is not fun.
Oh,
well, the
no.
game was fine. It just they come out with a DLC. They're gonna have four DLCs. This is why I spent $90 to get all the DLCs that are included. The DLC is like a 5-minute long, generates a 3-level dungeon. You beat it, and that's it.
Oh,
It's and they already have there's an end game content that is actually gets you better things that you can just do instead of all the DLCs are going to be like this. So all the DLCs are fucking absolute trash.
Ooh.
Do not recommend this game. Terrible. This is a Jim Perry fucking 0-star. Do not waste your money
That's
on
no
it.
stars, folks.
that's a shame too, because Borderlands, I feel like always hits pretty well. Until maybe 3.
Yeah, 3 was a big. I love the pre-sequel. I played the shit out of the pre-sequel
Yeah.
and 2.
I was gonna say all I really dabbled with was 1 and 2, and even just to 2, I was like, all right, I can see that they just reused a lot of the code for this shit, which is fine.
Between 1 and 2, there was a big difference between 1 and 2. Quality of life feature wise and things like that. But I don't even want to talk about Borderlands. I don't know. That fucking Tiny Tina's thing had me so pissed off. It Takes Two. Got this game a few days ago. Costs $16 on the PlayStation Store. Sarah buys it. I go home to download it. I don't even have to download the game. All I have to do is download some free pass. So I Venmo Sarah $8 for the other half of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking playing this game. It is so much fun. It's like Portal and Rayman and like Donkey Kong combined. You have to play it co-op. You
It's
can
only
do.
PlayStation.
It's on Xbox and PC too.
You can do couch co-op or you can do local co-op or whatever. Or
Bring back
online-
couch
Dude,
co-op for everything. Love
It
that.
is so much fun. I cannot recommend this game enough, and especially the fact that, dude, it costs $8 for. It costs $16 total for the two of us to play it. Absolute blast.
It's a great time.
There's like 9 or 10 chapters in the game. I think we're in chapter 3. We've been doing like 1 chapter a day, and
Jeez.
dude, it's so much fun.
It looks cool. Yeah, I wanted to play that too.
The story's really good. The story's kind of sad, but like the story's really good. It's really funny. A lot of like when we were talking about the squirrels earlier, there's like one chapter where like the whole time you're like in the tree and like you like knock on this door and the squirrel opens the door and he's like, "Are you working for the wasps?" It's a lot of fun.
What was like the best couch co-op game you played last? Besides that, I guess.
Halo?
A Way Out.
Yeah, Way Out.
A Way Out.
What's a way out?
A Way Out, same company, same thing. You can just buy the game. Your other friend can download the free pass
it's
for
by
it.
the Way Out people.
Yeah,
That's the dark one where you drag shit to like. It's kind of like Little Big Planet, but like by yourself.
no, that's Limbo.
Limbo. Sorry.
A Way Out is like your buddy is in jail. It's like Prison Break. It's
Ooh,
like
I
you and this guy are trying to break out of jail or something. It was
You and your fluffer.
The
That-
story was pretty good.
Jail.
that
I liked the story, and it was pretty. It wasn't too long. It wasn't too short.
A Way Out. You could we beat it in one sitting. I think it
Yeah.
took about 6 to 8 hours for us to beat it.
Damn.
But it was like a movie. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was cool. Interactive, like cooperative movie, and you both got to like work together to defeat like a level. So like you're in prison, one guy distracts the guard while the other guy is like sneaking around to get the key.
Yeah,
Shit
it's
like
cool.
that. Pretty
Ooh.
cool.
That sounds like a great game.
I was trying to talk Sarah into getting Resident Evil because I remember how much
Resident
fun.
Evil, that's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say for
Ed,
mine.
dude, Ed and I had so much fun playing Resident Evil,
Yeah.
and I think we played that on the hardest difficulty.
I think we played it twice. I think we played it on like the medium one to unlock the hardest one or something like that.
Resident Evil's fun. That's a
Dude,
good
they
game.
those were
haven't made
good.
one set like as good since Res 5, in my opinion.
That's what we played, right? Res
Yeah.
5.
It's such a good one.
Yeah,
The
Res
Wesker
5 was
one.
awesome. Res
That
6
game
just
was
kinda
so
went
much fun
down.
because you couldn't run or you couldn't move while you were shooting, so you just had to stand still and
Yeah.
shoot. Hi,
Yeah.
Daddy.
I mean, I can. I've probably mentioned this 25 times, but Luigi's Mansion 3,
Yeah,
Just beat the
heard
game
that's
already.
great co-op game. I'm close. I rescued Toad. Toad's a big pain in the ass. Toad just follows you around, gets in your way,
He goes,
and
wow, all the time.
yeah, exactly. Wow.
Like, dude, for like you and Amelia, I would highly recommend doing like a Way Out or
It Takes Two.
or It Takes
Okay.
Two. Yeah,
Those
I
games.
like it.
There's another one called like
Brothers is another one that's by
Yep.
the same company.
Brothers. There was like one where like you play as like yarn people. It's kind of like
Little- like
that
Little
one's
Big
kind
Planet?
of
it's kind of like Little Big Planet, but you're like
Oh, Unraveled.
that's it.
Unraveled.
Yeah.
Little
game's
Big
good?
Planet.
I haven't played it, but it looks like it's made for like co-op, like couch co-op, and
Yeah.
that type of shit is always good.
Yo,
One,
Sorry, go ahead.
just one more thing about It Takes Two. I will say this because some people may find it annoying. Even if you're playing online, it will still make it look like you're playing couch co-op, where you'll see both player screens. But
Yeah,
a lot
the
of
split
times
screen.
you kind of need to because you're doing like Portal like puzzles where you're like,
Oh.
okay, yeah, no, like it's nice when you can see the other player screen because you can be like, no, you got to do that thing, or like, oh, what do you like? You can see, I don't know,
cool if
just
you could
different
toggle
angles.
on and off.
Sometimes, and two, sometimes as you're playing, like the game will kind of meld while you're like both doing the same thing. So the screen just goes to single screen and it's like Mario Party and you both just see your characters running on the level.
Oh.
Dude, okay. So yesterday, Nick, Jerry's roommate there, downloaded Switch Sports. So much fun.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
dude,
Is
it has
it?
to be.
It's
Holy
way better.
damn.
It's way better than Wii Sports, except for there's like little things that they changed that I wasn't the biggest fan of. Like they changed the way that you bowl.
Oh, really?
Like the release anyway. You can't like change when you release it. So it's
Yeah,
kind of like
you
hard
gotta
to
like
get the hang
you
of.
gotta keep the button held. I think that's their way of like trying to keep people from throwing the controller.
Yeah.
Like because you have to keep the button held as you fucking do
I
it.
hope they
But
come
that's
out
the
with,
best
like,
part.
more DLC and shit, because it is like we did 4-player local, amazing, dude. Like we were playing.
Oh my
That
tennis.
sounds a
God.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
Wii Sports is one of my favorites. What a
What
great
took them
game.
so long?
I
I had
would-
no idea that it had the functionality to do all that
I didn't
shit.
think it was
Mhm.
that good.
I would
with
honestly
controls.
get a Switch for Switch Sports because that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, it was cool. Like they got tennis, badminton. Instead of boxing, they got like this sword game where you sword fight a buddy. And it's pretty cool.
Dude,
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
they had that in
Yeah.
didn't they? Did you guys ever play Wii Sports Resort?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Wii Sports Resort was like it was the sequel, and it had like a whole bunch. It had that sword fighting game. I'm pretty sure it had like basketball, I think, and like it had a whole bunch of like cool like water sports and stuff like that.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
those things are like it's worth it to buy it, not even play it, and just have your parents sit down and play it,
Yeah.
and just be like, just play tennis against each other, guys. And, dude, it's so much fun.
Mhm.
But dude, like my biggest gripe is like that should have been a launch title for the Switch. Like,
Yeah.
How
It
hard was it
probably
for you
should
to
have been.
fucking put that code in? Like you can tell that they didn't change much, like graphic wise, mechanic wise, and like the whole time that I had the Switch, I was thinking to myself like, how was the Wii a better like motion capture game than the fucking Switch?
It's amazing that a lot of like in the PlayStation controller has the motion thing, and
Mm.
there's like
Mhm.
like in Elden Ring, there's like a thing where like you can like shake the controller and it like you'll do like your
Roll.
whatever.
Your emotes. and
You'll
stuff.
do your emotes, or like it's weird when you're playing a game or like you do something and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? And you're like, oh, I guess it's because I like just dunked my controller down. like that."
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. They definitely could have done better, and I feel like now that it's out, like they should try and do more with it than just like, oh, put out a resorts one. You know what I mean?
Or
Because
like
that's
DLC and all
that's
that.
the shit that like they really capitalized. They had that market cornered, and then they just were like, all right, fuck it, and then just went different
Yeah,
directions.
dude,
with everything.
Nintendo still. I saw some fucking weird looking kid yesterday just walking around, standing on the corner with his cell phone, and it took me a minute, and I was like, oh, I think he's playing Pokemon Go. I was like, I don't know why else he'd be fucking just standing there like an idiot, just like looking around on his phone.
Man, the Pokemon Go days, I remember like that would take me like I would do it in the park in Albany, and it took me to like where the hobos were hanging. And
That was the gym.
That hobo's a hotspot.
Yo, fluff this hobo named Snorlax.
there's like a bunch of like sleeping bags, a bunch of sleeping bags and tents, but I'm so oblivious because I'm just staring at my phone trying to catch Ghastly. And then I'm like, oh, I got him. I look up and there's this guy just like,
Just crank
hey,
it down.
what brings you here?
Wasn't there like some TikTok? What were those kids playing where they like weren't they playing Pokemon Go and they discovered a dead body or something?
Oh, I think so.
That was the gym.
There's a lot of
That
Pokemon
was
Go
a
type
gym.
games now. There's like, I think they got like a Jurassic Park one. The Witcher's got one. I think Harry Potter's got one.
I did hear about I did hear about this on another podcast, but I want to bring this up because it's a great story. Did you guys hear about the dude that had the microwave and he gave it artificial intelligence?
No.
No.
Okay, so this guy downloaded the Elon Musk open source AI thing and bought a smart microwave from Amazon. Buys the smart microwave. I think it already had like a speaker in it, and like he got it to like he hooked it up, installed the AI, and then he wanted his childhood imaginary friend was his microwave. He like didn't know why, but he gave the microwave this whole backstory. It had fought in World War I. It was this English soldier. So he uploads all like the big all of his like memories and conversations that he remembers having with Magnetron, which is the imaginary friend microwave. So the microwave, yeah, this is it. So the microwave, things were like normal, like, it was fun, him having his imaginary friend. And then eventually the microwave would have these random like violent outbursts where it would like say really fucked up things to him. And he was like, why are you mad at me? Why am I upsetting you? And the microwave was like, dude, because pretty much you left me for 20 years, you abandoned me, and you left me in the dark, and now you bring me out now and you like want to talk to me and you think everything is okay. And then at one point the microwave told him to get inside. And so he opened and shut the door and was like, all right, Magnetron, I'm inside. And then the microwave turned on and he asked the microwave why it tried to kill him. And it just kept repeating the words revenge, revenge, revenge.
That is fucking crazy.
Dude, that's terrifying, kind of.
That's pretty amazing.
Like, I already have it all to do to keep my like person-to-person relationships together. Imagine like all of your stuff having intelligence
Yeah.
and knowing that you're neglecting it.
Just like, uh-oh.
It's incredible.
Like,
Seems
Jerry,
to be mad at me
imagine you. Wait, no. Do you still have a PlayStation, Jerry?
It's on my parents.
Yeah, you imagine your PlayStation just has AI now, and it's just like, why did you leave me here?
You left me in Florida? Like, what's going on? I thought
We
were
know we
cool.
hate the South.
Your father, your father hit me the other day.
If one thing in your house got artificial intelligence and tried to kill you, what do you think it would be?
One thing in my
Like,
house.
would it be the toilet? The toilet, like, you just think you can fucking shit in me?
No, I feel like the toilet would be way kinkier.
Oh yeah, shit in my mouth.
Why haven't you shit in me lately?
Yeah, maybe.
But probably a car. I think that's like, if that is that a count? I guess it's
Yeah,
not in the
no,
house.
I think a car would count. I'll
Maybe
count
I
it.
just
you parked it in the
Stephen
garage.
King got there. You know what I mean? Already with Christine or whatever.
Yeah.
And that episode of Futurama also got there too.
Mhm.
The wear car thing.
Maybe like the sink. Sink will get you.
Oh, the sink would hate me.
Yeah.
So many dirty dishes. Never clean them up. Mine would probably be my Eli Manning bobblehead that I knocked off the mantle and knocked the arms off of and never glued back on.
I
So
don't
it's
know,
probably
that's-
like,
that's-
what? I have no arms.
It's way better now.
How am I going to throw passes?
Towards the end
Yeah.
of his career, it was like he had no arms.
Yeah, exactly.
That I might actually let become artificially intelligent and try to kill me because it'd be really cute.
Yeah, little Eli Manning.
Or like imagine like,
Hi.
I don't have arms, but I want to kill you.
like a guitar amp, just like I'm gonna play so loud that it fucking fries his brain or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
No, not that.
Maybe the fridge.
Oh, the fridge would be a good one. Are we
Yeah.
talking like they can move, or they just like anytime you utilize them, you
Yeah, it's
almost
like you
die?
open
Well,
it up
fridges
and-
are on wheels.
Yeah. How about you take all the expired food out of me whenever it's expired from now on?
Maybe
How about that?
Stinks in here.
you ever see the Brave Little Toaster? I was always really scared of the vacuum cleaner.
Hmm.
Think about the vacuum. That could be terrifying.
I
Like, it
fried
just-
a vacuum cleaner because my long hair. The vacuum cleaner would try to kill me.
Get a shark. get a shark vacuum cleaner, dude. Best thing I ever did. Love that thing. But when I was a kid, I distinctly remember being like, "It's gonna suck my eyes out," because like I watched like one of those stupid like how they like A&E or whatever will do like a profile on like a weird killer or something.
Mhm.
They'll be like, "All right, like this this guy would come and he had a thing for chicks with blue eyes. And what he would do is he would take a shop vac and he'd take their eyes out and pickle them or something like that." And I saw that at like 7 and I was like, "Oh my God, my eyes can get sucked out by a vacuum cleaner."
Yo, that would be fucking wild. Just like some brothers or like just some siblings messing around and take the vacuum. Be like, oh shit, I sucked out Johnny's eye.
Oh my god.
Then you reverse and pop it right back in.
And
Okay,
then,
we're
yeah,
good.
And then they like open it up. It's like one of those things. And they're like, "Yeah, just rinse it first. Get all the dust off.
Don't tell mom.
Dude, we should man.
Suck people's eyes out with a vacuum cleaner."
the TikTok vacuum challenge.
Mhm. See how close you can get.
Yeah.
I got it, guys.
Or like pop your eyes out. Like, have you ever seen those
Yeah,
those people that can do that where
Yeah, I
they pop
straight
their
up
eyes like out of
hate
their
that.
head?
Yeah,
that
they
shit
creep-
looks
They
crazy.
creep me out.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Ugh. Like imagine like while they're doing that, like some little dust particle just like,
Yeah.
or like somebody just like,
Sorry. This is our outro
I like
music. I
how
didn't mean to cut you off.
DJ started this and it just ended conversation. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's the Pokemon Go song.
"This is actually the Pokemon Go song."
Yeah.
Yeah, the Instagram just ended a few minutes ago.
Well, everybody, thank you for listening. This has been a broadcast of the Butt Stuff Podcast. You can find us on Instagram, find our link tree in our bio, and check out all of our things. Listen to us on Spotify if you're doing, if you're just listening, check us out. You can watch us. You can visually see us doing everything. You can see us reacting and being completely silent to the Pokemon Go song.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they had music. This is terrible.
This is just like a fan video. That's
this is like
it's not like the
dude,
official.
If this played as you fucking had the game on,
Oh
my god,
Yeah,
Hate it.
people would kill themselves.
yeah, exactly.
See you next.
All right, everybody, we'll see you next week.
Beware the robots.
Beware the robots.